Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's episode of Theme Park News. And in today's episode, the Disney parking tram is coming back to all four of the Disney World theme parks. The Death Eaters are going to be coming to Universal Orlando for the first time. SeaWorld offers a little bit different weather guarantee for all of their parks. And one of the rides at Universal Orlando, actually Islands of Adventure, will be closing early next year for refurbishment. I'll let you know about that ride and the other stories in today's episode of Theme Park News. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out the channel. I've got 4 theme park news stories to get into, so let's go ahead and get right into the first story. All right, our first story comes from Disney World, and that is going to be the parking trams. Those are those trams that take you from the parking lot up to the front gates, or if you're at Magic Kingdom, up to the area to then take something else to get to the front gates. They had actually stopped using those during COVID, slowly brought them back. They were actually back already at Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, so those have currently been running, but they haven't been at Epcot or at Hollywood Studios. Disney did announce that coming in September, not a specific date, just in September, so next month, they will be bringing them back to Epcot and Hollywood Studios as well. So all 4 parks will once again have the trams. So if you don't want to have to walk to get to the entrance of the park before you then walk all over around the park, and you want to hop the tram, then that will be available. I think the tram is probably more of something you run a ride on the way back to your car after you've been walking all day, but those will be available at all 4 parks coming in September. All right, it was also announced at Universal Studios as part of their Halloween Horror Nights. The Death Eaters characters will be out and about at Universal Studios in Orlando, the Florida park. They had previously been only at Universal Hollywood, but they will now this year be part of Universal Studios Florida as part of the Halloween Horror Nights. They will appear for the first time September 1st through November 4th on select days or select evenings, I guess. So if you're going to be going to Halloween Horror Nights, you might be able to check out the Death Eaters coming to Universal Orlando. All right, and SeaWorld announced that at their parks, they're going to be offering a weather guarantee, which isn't completely off the wall. A lot of, theme parks do, not a lot, but some of them will offer weather guarantees in case there's inclement weather. This one is a little bit different. They are introducing what they call the Whether or Not Assurance ticket. It's part of their weather guarantee. Basically, if there's any inclement weather, you can get back in the park another day. This will be in effect if the rides are closed for 1 hour or longer. You can go ahead and get this. If the park closes early because of weather, so it doesn't stay open its normal hours, or this is the one that's kind of different than the normal weather ones. If the heat index reaches 110 degrees, then you can also get kind of, I guess, a pass to get in another day. You just go to the guest services if any of these things happen, and they can, give you the I guess, the paperwork or whatever you need to do to get a ticket for another day. Part of their, like I said, Whether or Not Assurance ticket. Like I said, other parks have the rain one, but I haven't heard of one that had the heat, excessive heat as part of their one. And like I said, if the heat index reaches 110 degrees, along with the other, if it's closed for rain and stuff like that, you can go ahead and get that ticket for another day at SeaWorld parks. All right, and Universal announced that Islands of Adventure in Orlando will be having a ride closing for refurbishment next year, and that is going to be the old Popeye and Bluto Bilge Rat barges is going to be closing. That seems like they do this every year for refurbishment. This is going to be taking place next year from February 5th, 2024 until March 8th. Of 2024. So just basically a little over a month from February to March that the ride is going to be closed. Obviously, that's probably the coldest part of February. It doesn't really start getting heating back up. So obviously an opportune time to close the ride you get soaked on. It's Islands of Adventure. Like I said, it's just going to be general refurbishment stuff they work on for that one. So if you happen to be going to Universal February 5th through March 8th of next year, just keep in mind that that ride will not be open. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for another episode of Theme Park News. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about today's theme park news stories. And as always, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.